Good to have you back. You're watching the South African Morning. Time now for our regular feature, Tech Talk, where we look at what's happening in the tech world. MyBroadband editor Jan Vermeulen joins us now for more on this. Jan, good morning to you, and thank you for joining us this morning. So let's talk cryptocurrency, digital rand launch. This is interesting.
Yeah, this was an interesting story. So a local outfit, two guys who have been in the space for a very long time, Simon Dingle and Kenny Ings, who've been through fintech. Simon Dingle, in fact, was a technology journalist like me before he went into the financial technology industry. And they've launched what is known as a stable coin. And theirs in particular, what they do is they create a cryptocurrency token on the Ethereum blockchain. And then that token is linked one-to-one to the South African rand. It's called ZARP, Z-A-R-P. And one ZARP, which is short for ZAR, South African rand, and then P is pegged to the South African rand. And one ZARP is exactly 1 rand. And this has several applications in a burgeoning field that we're calling decentralized finance. And yeah, it's quite an exciting thing. And it's going to be interesting to see how this is used in DeFi, particularly given that ZARP is actually already available on some of the top decentralized finance platforms on the Ethereum blockchain already.
My concern is Gareth Edwards will start using ZARP with everyone around the office after this conversation, Jan, because he's so excited to hear you call it a ZARP. But Tooms, you have 1 ZARP. Tooms, per sandwich is 2 ZARPs. I know it's coming, but you know what? It is a fact. That's what's happening digitally. Let's move it on to DStv Premium now. Jan, South Africans dumping DStv Premium?
Still, and what's should be of some concern to MultiChoice, even though they are downplaying it, is that they were hoping that people would come back when rugby and cricket came back, but they haven't. They've still recorded a 5% decline in its premium segment. Unfortunately, they don't separate out DStv Premium from DStv Compact Plus, but we can infer just based on the steady decline in numbers that there's definitely been a hit to its DStv Premium subscriber base, and MultiChoice's language has changed from "don't worry, the DStv Premium subscribers will come back when rugby and cricket return" to the return of rugby and cricket has made the decline less. And so, yeah, definitely feeling the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic and live sports being put on hold. But even as live sports are coming back online, it seems that people just cannot justify the 900 Rand a month for DStv Premium. And so, yeah, they're leaving the platform and either downgrading their DStv package to something cheaper, or they're going for an alternative like Netflix or even Showmax, which is in the MultiChoice stable, but much cheaper. And so, yeah, that's what we're seeing in the space. Funny enough, DSTV's overall subscriber numbers are not decreasing. They're actually increasing, but it's on the lower end of the spectrum. So the much cheaper packages, DStv Access, DStv Family, DStv Compact, those are the ones growing, where not DStv Compact, it's DStv Family and Access and EasyView. The mid-market segment, DStv Compact and Up, are actually in decline. And it's the first time that MultiChoice has recorded a decline in the DStv Compact and commercial packages.
That's quite interesting. Very interesting to learn there, Jan. In the few seconds that I have left with you, briefly, please, if you may, that security threat to Black Friday, quite a concern and something for all to be aware of.
Sure, and this is something, if folks haven't heard of it, now you will have in the context of Black Friday. There is a shortage of chips globally that are used to manufacture every piece of electronics in the world. It's affected even the motoring industry because cars are just giant computers on wheels now. And so the devices that we are hoping to go on special on Black Friday, there might not be stock, especially of the higher-end, newer, more expensive items, simply because there aren't enough chips to satisfy the demand around the world. And South Africa is fairly low on the pecking order when it comes to these things because we're a relatively small market. And so you might not be necessarily getting the Black Friday specials you're hoping for. And the retailers, I think, might not be able to necessarily offer what they want to, just because there's a global shortage of these chips. Brought on COVID pandemic is one of the reasons, but also a drought in Taiwan has hit everybody quite hard.
Well, Jan, I appreciate you giving us this heads up, especially those who weren't aware. Jan Vermeulen from MyBroadband, thank you so much for talking to us during our tech feature. Quite interesting there.
Don't feel bad if you can't buy me the toy that you wanted to on Black Friday because the high-end tech chips aren't available. Don't feel bad.
I'm saving my Zops. I don't know what you're talking about.
Zops?
Zops. So it's Z-A-R-P, Zops.
Zarp.
Yeah, I'm saving.
It's a Zarp. I can't say it with a straight face.
I know you can't.
I'm going to borrow 5 Zarp from you after the show, by the way. Okay.